Hi, I'm Nancy Morgan, co-founder of the Wound Care Education Institute, and today I'm here with Steve Brooks, Senior Vice President of Osnovation Systems. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for having me.
I have to say, I've heard a lot of incredible things about this product called Enluxtra. Can you tell me about it?
Enluxtra truly is a concept-changing product for the wound care industry. It is the first dressing of a functionally self-adaptive class.
There's an entirely new class of wound dressings? We already have over a dozen different types of dressings and categories used for different types of wounds. Why introduce another?
While it's true, Nancy, that there are over a dozen dressing categories and over 450 trade names that are currently offered, each category is applicable only to a very narrow range of wound conditions. A clinician has to be highly trained to select an appropriate dressing type for a given wound and then to know when to change from one dressing to another. In reality, the abundance of dressings is overwhelming for most clinicians, and it makes it hard to avoid mistakes in everyday practice, not to mention the administrator's headaches over maintaining a diverse dressing inventory.
I agree. You know, having a smart dressing instead of a dozen more different types of categories, I mean, this is a brilliant idea. The way I think about it, it trumps any other dressing that's out there. You can really simplify your wound care treatment protocols, your inventory control, and also logistics. Can you tell me a little bit about this self-adaptive functionality?
The self-adaptive functionality is a conceptually new approach to wound treatment. It is the distinctive factor that puts Enluxtra way ahead of all other dressings in terms of accelerating the wound healing process. Enluxtra self-adjusts to properties in every part of the wound. The problem with current wound dressings is that it is uniform in its functionality across the wound site. Other dressings lack the ability to individually address every part of the wound. Enluxtra solves this problem by addressing each wound part individually, facilitating optimal conditions for the healing of the entire wound, not just part of it. It both absorbs and hydrates simultaneously.
So let me make sure I have this right. What you're saying to me is this product is a smart product. I mean, because it has the ability to sense if part of the wound is dry, it'll donate moisture to it. And if the other part of the wound is moist, it'll absorb moisture. And this is happening in the same dressing, is that right?
That's exactly right, Nancy.
I think this is a brilliant idea and it makes sense. We want wounds to heal fast. There's no doubt about that. The faster it heals, the faster it goes through the phases of wound healing. And using this product, I mean, this is going to help us move this wound along the process. I have to say, in the real world, some of these patients have the ability to meet a wound care specialist, but not all of them. And so when a wound starts to go through the different phases of wound healing, this product that's prescribed today may not be necessarily optimal in a week or so. And so by using this dressing, it'll accommodate for any type of wound bed changes.
That's exactly right, Nancy.
So Steve, would this product help decrease the frequency of visits?
As you know, the wound environment is constantly changing. While in contact with the wound, the dressing continuously adjusts itself to respond to any feedback it receives. This functionality eliminates the conflicts that arise when a quickly changing healing wound is not attended to appropriately and with an appropriate frequency. Enluxtra allows for even less frequent patient visits, improving wound care economics and patient lifestyle without sacrificing healing time.
So what you're saying to me is less visits if we are in a home care setting, for instance, and then decreased dressing changes overall. I mean, this is great.